Passiamo all'altro punto all'ordine del giorno, che è la relazione sull'accesso di beni e servizi dei paesi terzi al mercato interno degli appalti pubblici. Il relatore è il collega Frank Engel. Eccolo. Hai la parola.
Grazie Presidente. I'll do this in English, I think. On the market access regulation, there are a number of issues of principle which make moving ahead at the present time slightly tricky. I'll tell you how I assess what we've received at the present stage and how I propose to continue. We have received quite a substantial number of tax proposals which, in my belief, go beyond what this committee is in charge of. And since my original draft was centered on what I believe we are in charge of, and since I also believe that this is the only way in which we can really productively move forward, it is a bit tricky for me to even contemplate negotiating or talking about elements with colleagues that have tabled texts which go beyond the remit of what the IMCO committee has. Second thing is, there are, by a few colleagues, one of them seated to my left, initiatives which aim at sending the proposal back altogether. Now, this is an attitude that one may have, which I consider perfectly legitimate, but it is not mine. I therefore also do not want to go ahead with it, and my recommendation is therefore also not going to be positive with respect to such initiatives. I will not withdraw my love or my liking to any colleagues who might feel compelled to vote in such a way at the end of the day, but let it only be known that this is not my attitude, and I will not recommend following this sort of stance. On the substance, a few things. There are, as we also know in this matter, not unsubstantial divergences of view between people coming from Germany and people coming from France. I feel at times more inclined towards the people that come from France, which does not necessarily mean that I would sign everything that comes from them, but there are a number of initiatives, for instance, on definition elements of substantial reciprocity and the like, which I believe are good and would provide added value to the text that we have. And then, Raffaele, sorry as I am, but your whole paste on abnormally low tenders, which we have thrown out when we were discussing public procurement, is not going to find its way back in through this instrument because of coherence reasons, essentially. Coherence reasons, by the way, which also compel me to value positively all those amendment proposals that have been brought in with a view to making this proposal coherent with the text that we voted on public procurement and concessions, which means that on concessions, apparently, there is going to be a whole pack which the rapporteur in INTA wants to bring in himself, so as to see to it that the best possible coherence is made between the two texts, and that is a good thing. That is already almost all that I had to say at this stage, and I look forward to what colleagues have to say. Thank you.